everybody understands different things when we talk about diversity. And obviously it is gender, but I think it's much broader than that. It is different backgrounds, different social backgrounds, but also neurodiversities. It is the environment of connecting people who will bring different viewpoints, creativity to the table that are not part of what the traditional environments have shown. So when you bring diverse people into an organization, bring them in for the right reasons and celebrate the diversity and make them feel good about it and include them in the ways in which they can add the biggest value. But don't try thereafter to morph them into something that they're clearly not, for which you shouldn't have hired them. I think people are beginning to become much more outspoken and comfortable with themselves. I think the new economy has largely helped. You have individuals that have created new conglomerates out of nothing with an idea, young individuals, and I think it has just changed the paradigm as to how you have to look of what is perceived to be an impossibility and a crazy idea because it is different, yet those conglomerates exist. And as a result of that, you have no choice but to start questioning the status quo. And I think if you apply that to so many things, we as individuals and organizations need to be very careful when we start addressing the topic of diversity and not make the mistake that because of diversity and our willingness to be inclusive, we create the opposite effect by creating programs in which we slot people and ultimately put an invisible box around them. So I think it is up on individuals who are in a privileged position who can influence to drive this agenda, but again, to drive an agenda so that it becomes normality. And it needs to become normality just as much as race is no longer so much of a topic as it was. Now other topics require the attention to become more inclusive. But ultimately, the more you are able to mix teams, cultures, methodologies, ideas, you can create a very, very creative environment.